Hello everyone! This week, before everyone goes back to school, we decided to do a mini family reunion in the city of Chicago. Our first hotel was the JW Marriott. I have never stayed here before. It has a nice heated pool and a very warm hot tub. We walked around the city a lot. I took a lot of pictures of the buildings. I love the variety of architecture. We made our way to Millennium Park and took pictures with the iconic bean. Then we tried out the Art Institute. When we were done, our room was ready. This is a little tour of it. We tried the hors d'oeuvres they had offered in the lounge and then went out to Ramen Sun to try the donuts, the mantu buns, and the 10-hour tonkotsu ramen. Today we had a chill day in the hotel. I took the girls to the pool, they took naps, and then we took a train out to Naperville for dinner. we tried Gia Mia, and this is the pasta Gia. Tuesday was also a super chill day of basically the same, but this time we stayed in the hotel for dinner and I got the roast chicken. Wednesday we moved hotels to a Residence Inn. Then we went to Griffin Museum of Science and Industry. The Radisson Blu Aqua Hotel has a really pretty garden area and a view of Millennium Park. Today we went up the Willis Tower, formerly known as the Sears Tower. We took a ton of pictures standing on the ledge. Afterwards, we had a slight reprieve and lunch at the zoo. It's free to enter, which is really nice. These 3 lions are brothers. There aren't any females in this pen, but they can see the enclosure towards the back where their dad and the females are. We had tickets to go on one of the boat architectural tours, before which we got to walk a little bit on the Navy Pier. This tour and walking around the city are probably my favorite parts of this trip. The tour guide was very entertaining, and it was fascinating hearing and looking at all of the buildings. My favorite out of all of these is the Spanish Revival style. Some of the facts we learn: the Tribune Tower uses stones from around the world. The Civic Opera Building is designed to look like a throne facing the water. The Carbide and Carbon Building was designed to look like a champagne bottle with real gold leaf at the top. The engineering of these skyscrapers to have water clearance or the lack of foundation space because of underground trains is absolutely amazing. We had a family dinner at Cindy's. I got the mushroom risotto, which was absolutely delicious. Definitely something I've never made at home. The view from the balcony was really cool, what wasn't cool was all the people using the balcony bar. After dinner, we went downstairs to check out the game room. Because we were visiting for the first time, they gave us complimentary glasses of Prosecco, a history sheet of the building, and some stickers for the kids. I didn't get any pictures of the game room because it was pretty crowded, but the lobby was very nice. Afterwards, we walked back to our hotel. The buildings look so nice lit up at night. On Friday, we went to the Harry Potter store after breakfast. We got there early enough that it wasn't obnoxiously crowded, but there was still a bunch of people in it. It was mobbed by the time we were done browsing and went to try the cakes and butterbeer in the cafe. Don't these wands look so cool? Do they match the wizards' personalities at all? Maybe. I'm not a fan of jelly beans, so my daughter pushed the button and got green apple. I did buy one of the chocolate frogs, which I will eventually open. They're awfully big, so I don't want to open it until I'm in the mood for a chocolate fix. The butterbeer tasted like cream soda with a flavored whipped marshmallow cream on top. The butterbeer muffin was basically a cupcake. The happy birthday Carrie cake, which by the way is supposed to be a sticky chocolate cake based on the book, was very, very dense. The frosting was fairly flavorless and not very sweet. We then walked to Northwestern campus and looked through the bookstore, Gotham Bagels. Afterwards, we went to the Starbucks Reserve, which is 4 stories high. Unfortunately, it was around lunchtime, so it was insanely crowded. It was also a little hard to order coffees because the OG drinks could be ordered on the ground floor, but the horchata that I've been liking had to be ordered on the second floor. And then I believe experimental drinks are on the 3rd floor, and then the bar is on the 4th floor. We ended up just getting our Starbucks Reserves mugs and along with our coffees. This centerpiece makes this look like a Willy Wonka factory. The last thing for the day was to go to the Museum of Illusions. It was small, but they had a lot of great exhibits. It really impressed the kids, and I was happy they included so much. And the last day for this week was us traveling home. I hope everyone had a great week. Talk to you next week.